How's it going, everyone? John here. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to another Destiny 2 guide. Today I'm going to be showing you how to craft weapons in Destiny 2. This is going to be a beginner's guide or a refresher guide for you. So the first thing that you need to do is make sure you complete the Shaping Extraction quest and the Investigation mission. Once you have that completed, which should be completed very early on in the game, then you'll be all set to start working towards crafting. So the first thing we want to do is go into our character, and we want to look to see if we can find weapons that have this red border. This is going to be the ones that you'll be able to craft and get the blueprints and everything for. So what we're going to want to do is go into the details of that weapon, and we're going to go down to the weapon mods section, and we're going to go to this fourth box. This is going to be for your deep sight resonance, and there's going to be an entombment progress that you're going to have to work towards in order for you to be able to start working towards the crafting. So it says here that this weapon, use this weapon in combat or to complete activities in order to attune to this resonance and extract materials useful for shaping weapons. I found it really easy to be doing about 1 to 2 strikes to be able to get it completely done to 100%, or about 3 to 4 public events. That's from my own personal experience, but it might vary for you. If you know a faster way though, let me know in the comment section. Alright, so once you do have that at 100%, like you have for this one here, this is going to be for a rocket launcher. We're going to go back into it, and you're going to see that that box now has a red border around it with that exclamation point. Hover over it, and these 2 boxes will appear. Now there's going to be different types of elements that you're going to be able to use, but you can only perform it once per weapon. So as you can see here, I have one that's for the ruinous and the energetic elements. But if you're very confused on what any of these do, I'm going to put a link in the video description below that's going to kind of break down all of them. But if you don't want to use that link and you're still very curious, go up here to your weapon perks. And if you hover over these, you're going to see that same exact element, and it's going to kind of give you an idea. So the energetic element says that it overflows the magazine based on the number of rapid kills before reloading. And then the ruinous says that each final blow with this weapon creates an element damage explosion. So based on whichever one you want to go with is what you're going to want to focus on down here. So again, take a look at these and then see which one you want to go with. So for me, I'm going to do the ruinous one. So ruinous is here. We're going to apply it. It gets applied. So now once you have that done, we're going to then go to Savathun's throne world, and then over here to the enclave. Alright, so once you arrive to the enclave, go ahead and turn around, and we're going to go into this building here. And this will bring us to the crafting area. And we're going to go here to the relic resonance engine, approach the relic, click on shape. Now, the easiest way to find it is this is going to be based on the different ones. So, like your primary, your special, and your heavy. So, like the kinetic, the energy, and the power, stuff like that. Those ones, that's how it's easily correlated. So, since it was a rocket launcher, we're going to go here to heavy. We're going to go down to rocket launchers, and you're going to see it right here. Now, if you don't have the pattern, it's going to be grayed out, and it's going to show that the pattern has not been unlocked, so you can't shape it. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to shape this one. Now, when you're here, this is going to be the first one before it unlocks everything else. So this right here is going to show you the materials that you're going to need in order to be able to add this frame. Now, if you wanted to add other ones, you're going to need additional leveling for that weapon, and then you're also going to need the materials as well. So we're just going to go with this one here, and now it opens up these other different types of traits. Now, these ones here are only going to use the neutral elements, and the way to get neutral elements is by attuning the other weapons that are in red, and then selecting one of the options that I showed earlier. That's going to give you 200 for each one, and then if you level that weapon up, it gives you 20 neutral elements on top of that. So that way you'll be able to get more of these neutral elements, and you'll be able to apply it whenever you're wanting to craft certain weapons. So I'm just going to choose the first one for all of these. Alright. And the one thing I do want to show here, and that is going to be for this trait, These are enhanced traits. These are going to require a lot more. This one's like, for the neutral elements, is going to show that it requires 2,000. But it also requires some other harder stuff to get. So these are some things that you might want to grind for, depending on how you want your build to go. And the same thing over here as well. It's going to require the same thing for these last two. For the memento socket, not entirely sure about these. It does say that to acquire them is by completing high difficulty activities. So if anyone has any information on this, let me know in the comments. If I do find any information about this, I'll go ahead and I'll update you guys in a pinned comment or in another video. But once you have everything set up, it's going to show you here that you have all of the material needed to be able to finalize the shape. So we're going to go ahead and shape it. And there you go. You have crafted your very first weapon. Now, for this, you can also use your, you'll also be able to infuse it with something else, is what I was trying to say. So you'll be able to do that, and then if you have any of these other type of mods, you can do that too. Like, I'll just throw that one on there, and you guys are all set for that. Now, if you're wanting to go back and ever like reshape something, if you have something done, you just have to find it in here. So we'll go back here to rocket launchers, and we have this one right here, and we can always go back in and change any of these things here after we've done the initial crafting for it. But that is pretty much how you go about weapon crafting here in Destiny 2. And hopefully this video was helpful for you. And if you have any questions, or if you wanted to add anything additional to this guide, let's talk about it in the comment section below. But if you enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up. Check the channel out for more Destiny 2 guides. And I'll see you guys all in the next video. Take care, and thanks again for watching.